Updated the 8th of April 2018, 1340 Australian Eastern Standard Time. A wrecked Dane Bird-Smith has admitted Sally Pearson's withdrawal from the Commonwealth Games added pressure to perform before he won gold for Australia in the men's 20-kilometre walk. Bird-Smith was forced to fight for a thrilling win on the Currumbin beachfront course this morning, crossing the line only 4 seconds ahead of England's Tom Bosworth following a titanic tussle. His victory, which was followed by Jemima Montag winning gold for Australia after teammate Claire Tallant was disqualified late in the women's event, was achieved in a Games record time of 1 hour, 19 minutes and 34 seconds. It maintained Australia's perfect record in the men's 20 kilometres walk across the 5 occasions it has been contested. Bird-Smith, as an Olympic bronze medalist in the event, was always among Australia's key medal hopes on the Gold Coast, but the pressure of expectation stepped up a gear when Pearson was forced to pull out of the Games because of injury. The 25-year-old was overcome with relief to have captured the gold, and he could not wait to celebrate with Pearson. "This was a different ball game. I had a lot of pressure on me this time to perform," Bird-Smith said. Sally Pearson unfortunately pulling out, "That was absolutely devastating for her. So I definitely wanted to lift, and I wanted to be able to do it for her as well. I can't wait to get back there, to the athletes' village, and give her a big hug, and she would have been supporting me the whole way as well. I'm stoked." Bird-Smith's victory never looked assured, as he was part of a lead group of 3 up until the late stages of the race. He and Bosworth were joined by Samuel Gathimba, but the Kenyan was dropped off around the 18 kilometers mark before he eventually finished in 3rd place. Bird-Smith made his move with the finish line in sight, but Bosworth, who finished 6th in the 20 kilometers walk at the Rio Olympics, continued to stick close to the Australian. "It is totally different when you go in there as the man to beat, and these boys came out to fight me every step of the way," Bird-Smith said. "That's exactly what I've been saying every time. They came at me and I fought them off. They came at me again and I'd fight them off again." Montag wins after Tallant disqualified. Bird-Smith praised the support of his home crowd for pushing him through to the finish line. "Tom came at me in that last 500 meters. He came around the bend and put a couple of strides on me, but that crowd, you would not believe it, was unreal," he said. "They just went ballistic. I couldn't hear a thing. They got me over the line." Bird-Smith joins the likes of Jared Tallant, 2010, Nathan Deeks, 2002, 2006, and Nick Ahern, 1998, as Australian gold medalists in the men's 20-kilometre walk. His teammates Michael Hosking and Rita Nkali finished in 10th and 11th place respectively. Shortly afterwards, 20-year-old Montag, virtually a novice in the 20-kilometre distance, claimed the women's victory after Tallant earned a 3rd red card during the final kilometres. Tallant, whose husband Jared is one of Australia's most decorated race walkers, had trailed Montag for much of the second half of the race but had taken the lead in the dying stages. She knew she was sitting on 2 red cards, and was handed a 3rd during the 18th kilometre, before collapsing to the ground in tears. Montag went on to post a comfortable victory in a time of 1 minute 32 seconds and 50 milliseconds.